2 games. Between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Mickey's checked in for Philadelphia. Payne can't hit. Rockets leading by 3. There's the lob to the hoop, and Harden with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Johnson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Galloway, it's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Galloway has got 6 points in the quarter. For Houston, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Caspi for 3, and another 3 for Houston.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Ball's knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Here's Jay. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Johnson, the pass to Payne. In the corner, it's Galloway. Back to Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Jones checked in for Capella. Marshall, he's checked in for the 76ers. For Houston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The 76ers trail by 11. He feeds it to Okafor, and the layup's good off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Talk what you know about Sade. Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Now Marshall, and he banks in the layup. Marshall's got 7.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Picked by Okafor. Marshall can't hit.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions with definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Marshall's got 4 points this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
There's the pick. Down low, here's Galloway. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Galloway's got 17 now.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Harden can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Marshall dishes to Okafor, and a missed layup. Rockets leading by 7. Jay, the pass to Mariulis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Rockets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Caspi. Harris comes in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jay.
Match up. Who you got? I got him. Pushing on the miss. I got big.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Marshall with it. 9 points in the game so far. The layup missed. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Harris.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Moran, guarded by Harris. Floats one up. Rockets with the rebound. Jay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That 3 has them fired up.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Rockets leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston, Jay, he's in at point guard. Ben McLemore is out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. At 6. Kicks to Caspi. Capella, the pass to Jay. Kept alive. Goes back up. Embiid with the steal. Here's Covington. Passes to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And it's the Rockets on the break. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
You better look from that.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's Okafor. He's covered closely. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Okafor. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jay, the pass to Caspi. Kicks it out to Harden. And Okafor with the block. And here's Payne. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets the bucket. Payne's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Jay. The three. Shot misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Payne kicks to Johnson. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
And, Greg, defensively, you've got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. But he stays with it. Back to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Kicks it out to Harden. There's the pass to Jay. And he gets it to go. Jay's got 45 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
They set the screen. Payne kicks to Covington. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too much.
What a dunk and what a move.
Yeah, terrific move, man. Did not hesitate to put the defender on. His back and then put the hammer down.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded close. Picked by Okafor. Johnson against Harden. Here's Okafor. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is off. Monty Eunice is checked in for Houston. And the 76ers also making a change. Galloway's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 7. There's the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Johnson's got the ball.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode. And get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one drops.
And checking out the game for Johnson. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And, Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
This is Monty Eunice. A second chance effort, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Johnson, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Kendall Marshall's checked in for Johnson. The 76ers trail by 9. Now here's Payne.